Hello, everybody. Welcome back to DND404. I am your DM, Tony, and joined with me today are the other three meats grilling in my barbecue. Fellas, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves, starting with the delicious, juicy, fatty Jared.
Armos here, checking in. I gotta say, pulled pork is my meat of choice.
Off.
Literally like the only meat that doesn't go on a barbecue as well.
Episodes in a row. That goes in a barbecue in a pan. You fucking
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. I've only ever made it in a crock pot. Maybe I'm the odd duck.
No, you're not. It's okay.
This is what it feels like. I understand Alec's pain.
We were talking barbecue before. That's the one. That's the one for me. We have one of the best barbecue places right next to me in our Kansas City. They go down to Kansas City from Nebraska, and they end up crushing the competition.
There ain't no meats better than Midwestern meats. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, to walk into this place, you have to pass all of their trophies, and I always get the pulled pork. It's money.
Pork is a delicious.
It sounds like Dan's gonna need a little bit of time. What do you got?
I'm fine. I am Dan. I play Minnis PebbleWalker, your tiny little Swarmkeeper Ranger of the Every Boulders. I'm not mad or bitter at all that you took the thing I was going to do. Thanks, by the way, to Dylan Snyder. That was Dylan's comment, his recommendation in the Discord. There is a thread. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you can suggest what we do during these segments. And I guess I'll just be the big old juicy burgers on this grill. I'm just going to go classic, simple.
Put some Lawry's on that thing.
Alec, how about you?
My name is Alec. I play Drell the AshBorn, and I'm going with the old reliable carne asada.
Yeah,
West Coast. You know, the West Coast flavor in there. I love carne asada. I always make it. Little skirt steak on there.
So I just been watching a lot of Letterkenny lately, and he always makes fun of people in California and their tacos. Like, you got to make tacos in LA. It's funny that he just brought that up.
Wait, what?
LA. They ain't no better tacos
so
than LA tacos. they just
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. LA tacos are fire. Like, they're great.
They are.
Oh man!
How about you, Tony? What you got? What's on your grill?
I mean, you took
Tony.
burgers.
Let's ask you, because we didn't ask you last episode.
I just said burgers.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You took burgers for me, so I'm going to be the big old wiener.
Yeah,
be the big
someone had
old
to do
juicy wiener on there. Nathan's or Ballpark Franks, okay? All right.
I would go Nathan's.
We have a like in my friend group at home, we argue about like it's really just three of us ganging up on one guy who says best hot dogs are the best, and they're freaking gross. It is Nathan's hot dog.
I agree.
Or Ballpark.
Nathan's
fun size.
Nice.
This is another, fun little California thing, and you guys are probably going to make fun of me for it. But
LA.
Impossible dogs. I love a good Impossible dog.
Dude, I haven't had an Impossible dog.
Dude, Impossible dogs,
Bro, nothing's impossible, dog.
and Impossible burgers are so good. We have obviously a huge market for them out here, and
Yeah, of course.
I eat meat. I'm not a vegetarian or a vegan or anything, but I still I'll eat vegan or vegetarian
They're
food
really
all the time.
good.
It's
Beyond
really
burgers
good.
are ass, straight ass. But
Yeah, the Beyond ones are not
really
good. The Impossible ones are
No,
good.
it depends on where you go, because everybody makes them different.
I'm just talking
just
about the
all call them the
company
same.
Beyond
We're
Burgers.
talking about the Beyond Meat specific copyright.
Yeah, that company,
I agree.
straight
I agree
ass,
with that. Yes.
flimsy, loosest meat I've ever held in my life. And I've seen some loose meat.
I gotta say,
Who's doing a rundown today?
Me, I'm doing the rundown. And you know what? I've done this already in the Tony Plays. I'm going to do it again. I want fan art. You know why I'm asking? Because someone on Instagram finally sent us our first piece of fan art. And very lucky for me, it was actually Minnis. So I was very excited.
It was very fitting.
It was very fitting. Yeah, Chris on Instagram, thank you so much for the fan art. Can't thank you enough. It warmed my heart to the core. If you want to send us fan art, send it to us on Instagram, Twitter. Feel free to DM us or just tag us or just hashtag
Fax it to us.
DND404art.
Messenger, Telegram.
Yep.
Rook
take 'em all.
Ravens.
Yep. All the above. We would absolutely love to see your fan art, and we will share it everywhere, of course, and shout you out on the podcast or Instagram when we get it. And maybe we got some other ideas in the brew as well. Jared had a good idea the other day that maybe we'll bring up on the next episode. So keep listening for that stuff. But it is the dreaded time for all of us. Tony, it's time to roll us into that recap.
It's time for the roll for the recap, where I roll a giant chewed up D4, where if it lands on 1, it's me, 2, it's
Oh my God, we just
Dan.
did this. No!
Alec.
2 is Alec, 3 is Dan, 4 is Jared. I'm gonna roll into my empty office because I'm still in the middle of moving.
I'm gonna guess Alec. I think it's gonna be Alec.
It is Jared again.
I can't see it. Can't confirm it's Jared. Okay,
Right.
maybe we can.
My dog ate a whole thing of ranch and threw up. I gotta.
Oh
clean it.
my God.
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't know where it came from. Not me,
Okay.
obviously.
All right.
So I
My
think
dog
someone else
got into
maybe
my
doing it or
ranch
whatever.
again.
I don't eat ranch, so I don't
Do you
know.
want to use a reroll? Yeah, just reroll and pick one of us.
Oh,
And-
does this count as Jared's inspiration because his dog ate
no,
ranch?
no, just reroll it
Oh,
because we
so
gotta
what?
get going.
He just gets a ranch reroll. I want a ranch.
sorry,
if I
he
eat a
has a
whole
dog that
bottle of
threw
ranch,
up.
can I reroll? God damn it! Okay, I'm gonna reroll it again. If it lands on him, he has to do it. It landed on Jared again.
All right, best
It
3 out of
landed on
5.
Jared again.
Yeah.
It is a 3.
All right, I'll take it. I suggested the reroll, so that's fitting.
Just go eat a bottle of ranch and throw up, and you won't have to do the recap.
Oh, yeah, wait. My neighbor just fell through the roof. Let me go clean this
Hold
up
on, my
real quick.
fishbowl's on fire.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm in lava.
All right, and this recap is brought to you by Sid.
It's a Muppet, or
That's right, Sid. Last time on our adventure, as we were traveling through Umbrea, we finally got all our special, wonderful gadgets and who-what's-its. That's right, Drell got some armor, Armos got some new magic potions, I got a spectacular cart and an upgrade to my sling, and we moved on through the road with our new guard friends. Of course, we had to make some pit stops on the way. I stopped by to say hi to Para at Lelouch's farm and got our lovely big old sack of gold. That's right. And we played dragon chess all night. We then made our way to Gilo, where things were not quite what we thought they were going to be. In fact, Duncan had left, and there was a new owner of the tavern. And when we went to see Juniper, it's like we weren't even bestest friends anymore. That's right, I had to move him to the best friend column because he didn't believe the stuff we were telling him. But we had to get out of there and get on the road. On the way, we saw some maw monsters that, unfortunately, well, one went over on some nobles. We took care of those real quick, or should I say Armos fired them up on the grill. And then as we made our way through the rain as a storm was brewing, we heard a dynamite. Bard, play us into the intro.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the world of Umbrea, featuring 3 first-time adventurers and 1 very patient DM. This is D&D 404. Gentlemen, boyos, we pick up today's session as the 3 of you are riding in this carriage through a stormy night. It is in the dead of night. Armos, with your perception check, you looked out and you saw a cloaked figure riding a massive black direwolf next to the cart, igniting a stick of dynamite. I need everybody to roll initiative, taking on an unknown assailant.
Again.
10.
22.
Wowza!
6.
The carriage is going over puddles and swerving in and out of the road as this black direwolf surely just alerted the guard. The shield guard looks over and then taps and bangs on the side of the cart, alerting Rudy and Jesslyn that something is going down. We start the combat at initiative 22.
Oh, thank goodness.
Armos has just alerted to you that there is something at the side of the cart on your left-hand side. What are you doing as you see a small spark ignited in the night darkness.
Wait, what's that Armos move? And I push Armos to the side and I look through the window. I see this fire thing in the distance, and could I just try and hit the dynamite?
You want to hit the stick of dynamite, so essentially it explodes, right? Is that what you want to do?
Whatever happens, I just want to make sure it doesn't hit us. If it explodes, lovely.
Yeah, so you want to go ahead and try to shoot it. I'll tell you what, we're going to set the DC very high. You're just going to try to hit it, but what type of attack are you using to hit the dynamite?
I'm using my sling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm yelling, fire, and I use my new sling bullets.
The Sids look at your new sling, and as you use one of the elemental slingshots that you just got from Lord Baron's Divider last session, the sling bullets ignite. Go ahead and roll to hit. This is going to be a difficult DC as you are moving rather quickly, and it is dark out.
I rolled a 17 on my first attack. Wow, I rolled 17 twice.
The two shots, as you aim for the stick of dynamite, the cloaked figure on the wolf, you miss it just barely as it goes right through the ignited flame on the dynamite. What else are you doing on your turn?
That's going to be it.
We're going to go to initiative 20. The cloaked figure takes the dynamite and lunges it at the cart. Boom! As the cart goes on two wheels for but a second. But the armor on the cart seems to take the brunt of the damage. The cart is still rolling just fine.
Sorry, guys. I'll get it next time.
As the stick of dynamite explodes, you see that the cloaked figure, as lightning flashes really quick once more, you see the face of a drow elf. As quick as the lightning came, it vanishes, and all you see barely in the night is this shadowy cloaked figure. We're going to move to initiative 10, Armos.
So, dynamite blew up. Cloaked figure still riding, like, next to us? Is that correct?
Yep, he's about 10 feet off to the side of the cart, but he's riding alongside of you. So here's how this combat's gonna work. You three are not controlling the cart, the shield guard is. So after a full round, the cart will move X amount of distance. And the cart is going to move once every round. Each square is 40 square feet.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna move 2 squares per round. So every round you're moving 80 feet on the carriage right now.
So we're both side by side going very quickly down this road, correct?
Yes.
Sweet. I Eldritch Blast the wolf.
Yeah, go for it.
We got a 13, a 20, and a 16.
3 of those Eldritch Blasts launched, but 2 only managed to land on the direwolf. Go ahead and roll for damage.
That is a 14 and another 14. So 28 damage.
It is going to take 28 damage, and at high speeds, it gets knocked back 20 feet, and it's going to make a Constitution saving throw to see if it can maintain its composure despite taking that much damage. The direwolf gets knocked back 20 feet, boom, boom, and then trips as you hear a wolf whimper in the night, and then you hear as the rider falls off.
When I see that he stumbles and he sits there for half a second, just not seeing that he was a Drell elf, not trying to mess around, and especially since the dynamite situation, Armos' full-on assault, he's gonna send Reginald after him as a bonus action in Hellish Rebuke. He's got to beat a dexterity of 16.
Boom, boom. You see Reginald goes, "Oh, I hate the rain," and then disappears. Passes with a 16.
How dare you? So he takes half of 15.
Take 8 points of fire damage. As the mysterious cloak figure is now knocked prone. We're still on initiative 10. As the wolf gets back up, goes over to the rider. While on initiative 10, the rider is going to use his movement to get back on the direwolf, and the direwolf tries to catch up. It is limping. You hear from the other side of the cart, you hear another direwolf running alongside. On your right side of the cart, you see an arrow, 2 arrows shoot into the cart. One of them is going to make an attack towards Minnis.
Do I have half cover or anything? Because we're in a cart or no?
You do have half cover. So a 19 and an 18, 2 arrows fly into.
Those will just miss then.
The arrows come in and land on either side of your head as they peg against the back of the carriage. And you see another cloaked figure with a longbow shooting into the cart. We're going to move to initiative 6, Drell.
I turn to the shield guard and I go, keep this song playing, okay? I like this one. And I'm gonna climb. I'm gonna stand up on the front of the cart and I'm just gonna throw my hammer. I'm gonna throw my hammer at the one riding along the new one, the archer.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, roll a hit.
That is a 27 to hit. That is 10 damage for the first one. And then I am going to take my second attack. So I throw it, it hits the guy. The hammer comes back to me, and I just immediately throw it again. And that is a 23 to hit. I don't get to reroll that one. 17 damage for the second one.
You see that as you shoot the arrow, go pwah, pwah, as the dwarven thrower comes out of nowhere from the darkness, go boom, boom, boom. Gets a left hook and then a right hook.
And then I'm gonna hold. I will just bonus action. I probably should have done this first, but I'm just gonna bonus action go into a rage.
You scream into the thunderous night sky.
Yeah, because they're ruining the vibe that we were having right in the rain. Not too thrilled about it.
We're gonna move to initiative 5, which is this limping wolf in the background. As the wolf is trying to catch back up, he moves closer to the cart. As you see, he lifts his hand into the night sky and begins to cast a spell. You see as his hand illuminates purple.
Well, I'll counterspell.
What level is it?
I cast counterspell at 5th level.
The purple fizzes from his hands as he tries to go to lob an arcane burst at you as you counterspell. As the counterspell goes off and his spell fizzles, the cart manages to move another 80 feet forward with the 2 wolves that you see following in suit. We're gonna move to initiative 22, Minnis. As the cart advances, what are you doing?
Yeah, Minnis doesn't want to hit the wolves. He doesn't know if the wolves are being, held hostage or being forced into this. So he's gonna hit the rider that tumbled.
Okay.
He's gonna attempt to hit the rider that tumbled twice with a 25 and a 16.
Both of those are gonna hit.
Oh, thank goodness. And as I go, I'm gonna use more of those new fancy bullets, and again, just go fire. That's 42 points of damage.
What?
Yep.
Sick.
You made a big mistake. Giving me those.
Wait. 42 points of damage. You do 2d4.
Yeah, and I load each. I load 2 bullets per shot.
Yeah, so it's 2d4, so it's a max of 8.
They're activated.
And then 1d6 for each one.
So that's 4d6 total of the elemental bullets.
Yeah. And I added up to 42 damage.
Yes.
I told you, D4s are so loaded. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm telling you, it's the D4 that are doing that damage. It's so heavy. Oh, man. They're the deadliest freaking die.
I did 17 damage with the elemental alone, plus the 13 from the first shot and 12 from the second shot.
Right, because you just have dexterity bonus. Right, your modifiers. Right. As you shoot these 4 elemental burst shots, Sid is going as he's cheering you on. These 4 fire bullets falls off the horse dead. As the wolf continues to run next to the cart.
New bullets are amazing.
Drell just jaw dropped as he saw these fire bullets fly from the cart and just fucking kill one of them.
I like to think the wolf's eyes just go. I am, unfortunately.
You better
I'm
keep
using
track
so
of
many. I'm gonna lose these so quick, though. That's the unfortunate thing.
What else are you doing on your turn, bud?
Oh, that is it. With my bonus action, I just go, holy shit, gasp.
We're gonna go to initiative 20 as the archer on the other wolf ignites a stick of dynamite and lobs it over. As the stick of dynamite lobs over to the cart and boom, explodes, dealing 11 damage to the cart. We're gonna move to initiative 10, Armos.
All right. Seeing Minnis completely obliterate the other guy, and the dynamite coming in, blowing up, I charge up my Eldritch Blast in hopes that it knocks the other guy off with a 14, and a 26.
The first 2 Eldritch Blasts go right past them, but the third one hits. Go ahead and roll for damage for 1
Hey.
Eldritch Blast.
8 damage.
As that Eldritch Blast hits, the Wolf Rider moves 10 feet, but is still on the wolf.
Okay. Good. That's all I'm gonna do.
While on initiative 10, you see that the direwolf with no rider tries to get closer to the cart. And as he gets closer to the cart, you see he thrashes his body up against it, trying to hit it. You see the direwolf with its massive size throws its body up against the side of the cart, trying to hit it along the wheel, dealing 8 damage. We're gonna move to initiative 6, Drell.
Drell from the front seat riding shotgun yells back to Minnis, Minnis, you might want to close your eyes. And he just looks down at the direwolf that just rammed the cart, and he just throws the fucking hammer at his face.
What? Why?
23 to hit.
You just throw the hammer, and the wolf rolls off into the darkness as you hit him with the hammer. He had like 2 hit points left.
Well, why? I turn around and I just peer into the darkness. I don't see the wolf anymore.
And then I'm going to look up at the other one with the archer still on it, and I'll throw my hammer at the archer again.
Yeah, go ahead, roll to hit.
That's a 15 to hit.
Ooh, that misses as the hammer goes right past him.
All right, then I will go ahead and action surge and get 2 more attacks. That is a 25 to hit. So then my second attack is gonna miss, 13.
Yeah, that one misses.
Okay.
So it misses, and as you call it back, boom, it gets hit.
Yes. And that is going to be, I'm so bad at math, 17 more damage.
Ooh. You see, as the hammer returns, it goes right across his face. He still manages to keep his composure. You see that he is holding himself with a very hurt posture.
I lower my glasses and I wink at him, and I put my glasses back on.
He stares at you very angrily. After your turn, the round ends and the cart moves another 80 feet down along the road. We're going to go to initiative 22 at the top of the round. Minnis, what are you doing as you see that this wolf is on the side of the road, but just keeping its distance, trying to get cover within the tree line off to your right?
I don't know what you did, Drell. I can't really see well out here. Well, what's on the other side? Oh, that one's still up. I'll try and go for that one. And I'll just throw some more sling bullets at this rider. I'll just use my +2. No, I have +1, I think, sling bullets to hit the rider. I got 22 and a 25.
Ooh, yeah, they're both gonna hit.
So that is 30 points of damage.
You shoot him with all 4 of these shots, and the guy and falls off the horse.
I feel amazing.
Wow, Minnis, that was pretty good.
It's like I could actually do range damage now.
Since there's no rider on that wolf that is running next to you, we move to initiative 19, and from the south, as you are preoccupied with the wolf from the north, there is another goodest boy. Another wolf leaps from the darkness over the cart as a cloaked figure drops down from it, landing on top of the cart. And as he lands down, a long sword goes to the top of the cart. Armos and Minnis, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Tell me who gets lower.
Oh.
I got a 12.
Sorry, Armos.
Yeah, sorry, Armos. I destroyed that.
You're going up against a ranger, dude.
Yeah. You want to know what I got? So 25.
No, I don't want to know. No. I just want to think that I barely lost.
A long sword comes to the top of the carriage, right in front of Armos, going all the way down, almost touching his lap. Reginald goes, "Whoa! Almost took away your Jolly Ranchers there, bud. You gotta be careful. Almost took away your blood shards, if you know what I'm saying."
Tell me it's my turn.
We're gonna move to initiative 10. Armos.
Armos is pissed. I stick my head out the window to lock eyes with what just tried to hit me with some kind of attack, and I see
you see a cloaked figure, but his cape looks a lot more extravagant and edgy as he is crouched down onto the roof of the carriage with a sword impaled. You see his back.
Perfect.
I think he's in a bad situation. They are in a bad situation here.
Armos, pissed that a sword just came through the top of the roof, sticks his head out, sees the shadowy figure, hands already on fire, but before he casts his ability, he sticks his head out, sees the figure, and hexes him before he has a chance to turn around. And then, after casting the hex as a bonus action, he will then cast... Where is it? Why do I keep forgetting this? Burning Hands. Jesus.
You see him, you pop your head out the window, and you hex him. This purple glyph surrounds him as he looks up, as he's now aware that a spell was just cast on him. He looks at you, and you cast Burning Hands.
Damn right.
The dexterity saving throw. As you cast Burning Hands, he goes to dodge out of the way, but he does a cool motion with his cape, passing, and the fire bounces off the back of his cloak.
So with disadvantage, he still passed?
Yes.
Well, that cloak is now on fire because it took half of 19.
You see that the fire bounces off the cloak.
Oh my.
As
And then so it's 19. Hold on, then I gotta roll this. It's a hex. Oh my god, it's fucking 1. Damn, what kind of damage is this?
takes 1 point of necrotic damage from the hex. Amazing. That's a turn I want to see.
Of course.
We're going to move to initiative 10, which are these 2 dire wolves. The first one that just leaped over the cart like some type of ninja dog, turns around, is going to slam its body up against the carriage. You hear the carriage get hit, but it does not affect the cart that much, as you see the other dire wolf run up and try to do the same thing. The cart takes an additional 9 points of damage as the second direwolf slams its body up against it. While on initiative 10, you see Rudy and Jesslyn's get their spears. It's like, okay, he's right above us. Go, go, go. And they stab through the roof, trying to get at the assailant on the roof. Nat 20. Okay, there we go. You see Jesslyn as the Rudy misses. Jesslyn shoves the spear through the roof, dealing 14 points of damage. And as the spear goes through the roof, stabbing the assailant for 14 points of damage, you hear a little groan as he got a good nick on him. We're going to move to initiative 6, Drell.
Drell turns around and he sees the person that climbed up on the roof, and he turns to the rider and says, "Keep this thing straight, okay? I'll be back."
The road is windy, confirmed.
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, just keep it from falling over, okay? How about that? I climb up on the roof of the cart to have my anime moment against this guy. And I say, I look at him and I just say, "Looks like..." Fuck, no, I don't know what I want. I want to make some... Actually, I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just gonna climb up at the very top, and I'm just going to billow my cloak. And I'm just going to come up to him and hit him with my hammer.
He bangs his dagger and his longsword together.
And that is a 30 to hit.
Yeah, it's going to hit.
Okay, and then I'm going to take my second attack. And that is a 28 to hit.
That will hit.
So that's 20 damage on my first attack, and then the second one was 21 damage. So 41 damage total.
Boom, boom, as you smack him around with the hammer as he's just taking it. After he sharpens his knives, boom, uppercut, boom, coming back down as he stumbles a few feet back on top of the cart.
I'm just gonna yell down to the team, be careful what you do to these guys, or be careful what you do now since I'm up here. Why don't you guys take care of the dire wolves?
Almost, you hear them? They're up there. Keep shooting up. Keep shooting at them. As you end your turn, we're going to move to the next round, and the cart moves another 80 feet down the road with the 2 wolves following in suit. Drell, make me a constitution saving throw as you are riding on top. No, this would be make me a dexterity saving throw as you are riding on top of the cart. Going 80 feet.
That as much.
I was gonna say I'll do con saving throws all day.
Yeah, I don't know why I came up with the con. I'm sorry.
That is a 16.
you manage to maintain your balance as the car is dashing across this bumpy road in the middle of the night while it's raining and pouring.
Does the assailant also pass?
Yes, the assailant passed.
Had to try. All right.
The assailant is very dexterous, if you haven't noticed.
Wait, did he roll with disadvantage, by the way?
Not for reasons.
Shot.
We're gonna go to initiative 22, which is Minnis. What are you doing? As lightning flashes the sky as you see these two direwolves riding alongside of you,
All right.
banging up against the car.
You got this, Drell. I peek my head out the window and I look down at this direwolf and I want to use my movement to jump onto it.
You want to jump onto the direwolf?
Yes.
Yes.
I had that same idea.
So did I. To the very first one.
The second
yeah.
the hooded figure left the
Absolutely.
direwolf, I was like, I want to jump on this thing.
I mean, how do you not? You know?
Go ahead and make me a... Yeah, this is going to be acrobatics to the T,
Yeah.
right? You're going to make me an acrobatics check. I'm setting the DC. It's going to be a challenging DC as you're trying to jump and land onto the wolf. I know jumping is athletics. We went over this, but
Oh my fucking god.
this is jumping and bouncing.
I got a 7.
That's it.
That doesn't sound very challenging.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action regardless then to fucking float over this sky.
You jump, wildly miss as the direwolf sees you come and just like simply moves out of the way, and you catch yourself with these sins.
Realize I'm not gonna land correctly. I would like to use my bonus action to float, and then my dash action to just my swarm saves me and just dash back into the cart because it's 10 feet.
You're gonna make me another acrobatics check to see if you
17.
Yeah, with a 17, you make it back into the cart as you fumble back into the cart and roll back in as you like grab onto the window and then pull
Watch this,
yourself back
Drell.
in.
It's gonna be super cool. Ah, wait a second. Thanks, guys. I was gonna fuck that up. I just lose my turn.
We're gonna move to initiative 19, which is Drell facing down this very hurt assailant at the roof. Drell, as you face down this hurt assailant, he goes to charge at you, making 2 attacks with his longsword and dagger. With a 15 misses and a 19.
Both miss.
As both of the attacks miss, there is another wolf running in front of the cart with another one of these assailants jumping on to the roof of the cart.
What?
He's going to make an attack against you.
Okay, well, before that, I'm going to turn to him and say, welcome to the party.
He's going to, make 2 attacks. Misses the first one with a nat 1, but gets a dirty 20 on the second attack.
For the very first time, as he tries to attack me, Drell starts to feel this weird tingling sensation, and he grows a giant tail from behind him, and he is going to use, I will be rolling a d8 to form of the beast's tail, and it says if a creature you can see within 10 feet hits you with an attack roll, you can use 1 reaction to swipe your tail and roll a d8, applying a bonus to your AC equal to the number rolled, potentially causing the attack to miss you.
What am I listening to?
Wait, what?
Which is literally 1. So now I rolled a 1, so my AC is now 21.
What? You have a tail? What the?
And that is going to miss. Drell, you turn around as this other assailant jumps onto the car in a similar way. And as you turn around, a massive blue and red dragon tail erupts from your body, lashing out as it snaps away the second assailant's attack. Drell, can you explain why that happened real quick?
During the last level up, I took a 3rd level of Barbarian, and I am now a Path of the Beast Barbarian.
Are you serious? That's
So-
awesome.
Yes. So now I have tails and teeth and claws and...
Armos, when you see this tail whip out against this unknown assailant, as sure enough, you thought he was going to come with a very deadly blow into his back. His battle sense kicks in, and a tail forms, whoosh, snapping, knocking the dagger out of the assailant's hand, and you see Drell's face as the lightning flashes again, and you see that his eyes are blood red and his teeth are now pointy and sharp, and he kind of looks like he has some dragon-esque features to him.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Insane.
The assailant looks at you as he just got his dagger knocked out of his hand. And as the lightning also flashes, you see a very worried Drell face.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go to initiative 10. Armos.
Armos absolutely pissed about his spell missing, and Drell's amazing new trick that he had. That Armos is like, you know what? Pulls up his sleeves. I got a trick of my own, and I cast Eye Bite on the guy, the main guy, at 6th level.
Oh, is this a feature that lets you cast higher?
Yep.
Oh, what does Eye Bite do?
So I can either put the target to sleep, or I can make it panicked, or I can make it sickened. Which on this one, we're gonna do fall asleep.
So the hurt one. Okay.
He has to make a wisdom saving throw of 16.
You got a 9.
Sweet.
What happens?
The target falls unconscious. If it wakes up from any damage, or if another creature uses an action to shake the sleeper awake.
Oh, so he just falls asleep. With a name like Eye Bite, I thought it was just gonna eat his eyes, literally.
It gets better. It just, we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry.
Get there? Okay. You see that he falls asleep. He looks at you, goes, and he falls down, and he begins to roll back off the carriage. Are you doing anything else to him on your turn?
Yeah, I would like to get up on the carriage, on top with Drell.
You want to get up on top? Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check here to get up on top.
Acrobatics. Okay. I looked at athletics and I was like, okay, maybe I don't want to do this. Hang on. That's a strength check. This is dexterity. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna give it a shot. 14. It's respectable. It's a decent. It's a light 14.
As you try to get up onto the cart,
Dark one's locked. Dark one's locked. Dark one's locked.
Yeah. As soon as I heard the try, I'm like, hang on. Dark one's left. When you make an ability check or saving throw, you can add a D10 to your roll.
Yep, there it is.
+2.
That's exactly what you needed as you go to slip, and with Dark One's own luck, you see Reginald at the top of the cart, and he has his paw on your hand, and he goes, "I got you, bud. Don't worry. Why don't you come on up here and join the party?"
Oh, thanks for that.
Hey, no problem. You know, if you fall, I fall.
Right.
And he lifts you up, and you get on top of the cart.
Perfect. All right. Then, with that being said, I'll bonus action and Hellish Rebuke the other guy.
The healthy one? Yeah. Reginald disappears and reappears.
Well, he's got to do a dexterity saving throw of 16.
Ooh. Yeah, he passed with a 22. As Reginald disappears and reappears, he explodes, but he manages to duck down and cover himself with his cloak, taking no damage.
Well, no, he takes half.
He takes no damage.
They're cloaks. They're damn cloaks.
I'm stealing one of those.
We gotta try.
Just to save time in the future, it is not. It's an ability.
Because he knew we were going to go try to find 3.
Yeah.
We were like, we need to go find 3 of those coats.
You just saved yourself like 30 minutes of us backtracking to get these clothes.
We're going to go to initiative 10, which are the 3 wolves. And as it goes to the wolves' turn, you see the assailant that was hurt and that fell asleep rolls off the back of the cart. As the cart is still moving very quickly, the 3 wolves are going to bang up against the cart. Boom, boom, boom. One of the wolves doesn't quite stick the landing, but the 2 other ones do hit, shaking the cart pretty rapidly, dealing 18 points of damage to the cart total between the 2 wolves. I need Armos and Drell to make me a dexterity saving throw as the cart is trying to maintain its composure and is rocking up top.
Nat 20.
Wow.
Unfazed. I'm looking like Van Damme up there doing the splits.
5.
As your tail lashes around, you go to spin to see the other assailant roll off, and you slip on water. Drell, you were going to fall off the cart. As you fall off the cart, I know you're not too high up. You're going to take 2d6 of falling damage, not because you fell so high, because you're falling off a rapid cart. Here.
Okay.
I know you're in a rage, so it's going to be bludgeoning damage, but it's going to be halved. Take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall and roll off. Those are the 3 wolves went and hit. We're going to go to initiative 6, which is you, Drell. Drell, the cart is 20 feet away, but dashing. So, what would you like to do as the cart is now getting away?
First, I will yell out to Armos and Minnis saying, "This is why I wanted you guys to attack the wolves." And I'm gonna move my 30 feet to try to keep up with it and throw my hammer at one of the wolves directly in front of me.
You can kind of keep pace on this initiative. Next turn, it's going to be out of range for you. You can definitely throw your hammer to attack the wolf in front of you.
That is a 29 to hit. And the other one is 29 to hit again.
Yep, that'll do it.
So the first one is, my first attack has 18 damage, and my second attack will have 18 damage again. Wow, that's weird. I literally rolled 29s and 18 damage, I think, on both.
Boom, boom. You throw the hammer, it hits it going, and it hits it back coming, and the wolf just tumbles and falls backwards. Dead.
And then I think, so then I'll just use my movement to move in the direction of the cart, and that will be my turn.
The wolves and the cart both move 80 feet forward. You hear a tap on the side of the cart from Jesslyn. He goes, "We lost one. One fell off. Slow it up. Slow it up." And you hear the shield guard going, "Slowing up confirmed." And you see that he's starting to go half speed as the Clydesdales slow down almost significantly. But the wolves are going to keep pace here. We're going to move to the top of the round. Initiative 22, Minnis. Bubbled in the back of the cart. What are you?
Yeah, I use half my movement to get up. I go, all right, let's try this again. Where'd the wolf go? Can't think about that now. Nice.
So it's 2 wolves and an assailant on top.
All right, I'll try the same thing on the next wolf. I'm jumping on.
Same DC I sent.
Yep, I got it right here.
If I use my charger feat, will I get bonuses?
The cart is not big enough.
Dang it. But I'm still moving 10 feet by jump. It's fine. Oh, that hurts. That was a less than what I got last time. See, last time I got a 3 plus my 4. This time I got a 2 plus a 4, and I don't even get to reroll. I'm gonna do the same thing and just go, I got this, guys, don't stop me. And then the Sids see me fucking up, and I bonus action riding tide and get dash action back in. I fall back on the cart, still doing nothing, wasting both my damn turns.
That's gonna be your action right there. We're gonna move to
I think Joe
initiative.
was right. I need to get rid of these wolves.
We're gonna move to initiative 19, which is this assailant facing down Drell, and he's gonna go ahead and make an
I
attack.
fell off.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He's facing down Armos.
Yeah.
There's an assailant facing down Armos on top. Slices his knives together like he's sharpening them and makes a attack. With a 17 and a 12, one of those are going to hit. You take 7 piercing damage and 18 poison damage. And you're going to make me a Constitution saving throw.
19.
That 18 is going to get halved to 9. So you take 9 poison damage and 7 piercing damage. We're going to move to initiative 10, Armos, as you're trading blows with this assailant on top of the carriage in the night.
With my eyes still with inky void imbued, I look over at the guy who just hit me with some daggers, and I point to him and and say, "You're next." And he has to make a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Got a nat 20.
Did he really? Are you kidding me?
Really, yeah.
Wow.
Asian here, stinker.
Not anticipating that.
What else are you doing?
Well, jumping to that wolf sounds pretty great.
Went really well for minutes.
Actually, I Misty Step to the wolf.
Oh.
It's a bonus action.
It is.
You see the wolf is like looking at the cart, looking at the assailant, and then you hop on top of the wolf, and it goes, and it's just like trying to hold your sudden weight. I'm gonna need you to make me an animal handling check.
I'm good at that, kind of. Can I use an inspiration die that I've been holding on to for a while?
Please.
Absolutely. What'd you roll?
Well, technically it was a 2, but
So, crit fail. Got it.
that's with a... So I can use my inspiration dice. Okay. 6.
As you misty step onto the wolf goes and then sees you and then lunges you off. You fall off the wolf
Wow.
and tumble onto the ground.
Such a better idea for this.
At the end of your turn, you will be 20 feet behind, similar to what Drell was, and then next round, you will be further away from the cart. We're going to go to initiative 10, which are the wolves as well. Minnis, you look at the guards on initiative 10, and since you're like still inside the cart, you notice that these guards are actually really scared as they're holding the spears, but they're more protecting of what comes inside the cart rather than focusing on what's outside the cart.
It's okay, guys. This is just all part of the job. It's gonna be fine.
The two wolves are going to continue to bash the cart. One of them manages to get a good hit in, dealing, 14 points of damage. We're gonna move to initiative 6, Drell.
So one thing, so as I'm running, I'm going to run past the guy who's unconscious, and I'm gonna hit him with my tail as I'm running past him. I'm just gonna fucking slam him and keep running. He's asleep, right?
He is asleep, yes,
Wow.
so you get advantage here.
Okay, and I'm cool. That works. A dirty 20 to hit, and that's 9 damage.
Your tail lashes down right on his skull, effectively cracking it. The ground cracks underneath his body. So we're gonna go to the top of the round as the cart slows, the wolves keep pace, and it only moves 40 as it's beginning to slow down for Armos and Drell. We're gonna move to initiative 22, which is Minnis.
Get up. You guys are doing great. I'm proud of you. All right. You know what they say, Sid, third time's a charm.
We can't let him get to the guys. Oh, two of them are gone, but we can't let him get to him.
I jump on. I try one more time.
I think you should try something else as a DM to a player.
I know I should,
honestly
but it's
think
too
you should try
funny.
something else. Please.
It's too funny.
Oh no.
I went from a 3 to a 2 to a 4.
Wow. Time to get some new dice.
It is. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not so
Not so
great.
great.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. As you catch yourself and make me another acrobatics check as you try to put yourself back inside the car.
No, I'm just gonna bonus action onto the fucking ground this time because I'm so tired. I just bonus action slide past the wolf onto the ground.
We lost
my
all
riding
3 of
tide.
them. We lost all
Yeah.
3 of them. Oh, we're 3 for 3. Oh, we gotta get it back. We gotta get it back. Slow up the cart. Slow up the cart. Stop. And
I'm tired. Let's just stay out here, Sid. And I'm gonna launch some sling bullets up at the guy in the roof and call it a fucking day. I got a nat 20 and a 21
I'll throw those shots again.
with my plus 1 sling bullets. So that's going to be 12 plus 11 is 23. Plus 4 from the plus 1 sling bullets is
That's
27.
Crit also.
Yeah, the crit was a bad crit. It was a shitty crit.
Gotcha.
As you slide and skid on the ground, after failing to jump on the direwolf, you shoot 4 of these slingshots as the cart dashes away from you. As the 4 shots hit the assailant, you hear, We're gonna go to initiative 19, which is the assailant. As he turns around, Minnis, he sees that you just dropped off the cart, and he takes out a hand crossbow. He takes out a light crossbow. He's going to make 2 shots against you.
He doesn't have to.
Wow. Oh, I think he's going to with a 23 and a 22.
I see.
You're going to take 17 points of piercing damage, and you're going to roll me a Constitution saving throw with DC 15.
First, I'll use my gloves of missile snaring to reduce that.
Okay.
14 for the first one. How much did the first one hit for?
So the first one hit for 11, so that 14 is going to negate that damage.
Yeah, and I catch the arrow.
Yeah, so the second one is going to hit you for 8 points of piercing damage. So it's 2 arrows that were coming at you. So you catch one,
Yeah.
and the other one hits you for 8 points of piercing damage.
Haha, you can't hit me.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw with DC 15 once instead of twice.
Got a 12.
You're going to take 19 points of poison damage as the second crossbow bolt hits you in the shoulder.
Wow.
As the second crossbow bolt hits you, we're going to move to initiative 10, which is Armos.
Blasting anything I can see. So the guy's still up on top, correct?
Yes.
And there's two wolves.
Yes. Running alongside the cart that is slowing
All right,
down.
I hit all. I'm gonna hit all three.
Oh, are you dealing them out? You're just going to do 1, 1, 1? All right. Go ahead, roll a hit.
Knock them all off the little paces. Let's see what happens. So we'll do the two wolves and then we'll do the guy last. First one is one of the wolves with a 10.
Misses.
Next one is a 15 for one of the wolves.
Hits.
And the next one is a 23 for the guy.
Hits.
So the first wolf gets hit for 12, and then the guy on top gets hit for 14. And pushback.
Hitting the ground.
And hopefully, actually, so I'm behind the cart. He's getting launched to the...
What goes around comes around, and I am a man of my word. As you shoot the Eldritch Blast into the first wolf, and he gets hit. The second Eldritch Blast misses the other wolf, and then the third Eldritch Blast hits the assailant, knocking him on an arc 10 feet in front of the cart. He is going to land, taking 1 point of bludgeoning damage as he falls. And
in front of the car getting
additional,
trampled by the horses.
I'm already on it. Don't you worry. I'm already on it. And an additional...
Trample damage? What?
Yeah, what is trample damage? Wait, it might be resistant to trample damage. We don't know.
Going to take 16 points of trample damage as these two massive Clydesdales like boom, 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 boom. And the guards inside go, whoa, we just hit a massive rock. As they run over the assailant. He is on the floor prone, looking very bloodied.
Can't believe it's not dead.
Awesome.
That was a great
and
turn,
then
though.
I used the rest of my action after lining up those sniper shots to run at the cart.
As we move to initiative 10, which are the two wolves, as they slow down, as they are slowing down with the cart, and they are going to rear off and go to move towards you, Armos. The two wolves on initiative 10 turn around, and then one of them is going to make an attack at you, Minnis, as you are within range, and the other one's just going to make its way towards you three with a 22 to hit.
Ooh, that's gonna hit.
Yeah, dealing 7 points of damage, and you're going to make me a strength saving throw with DC 13.
Oh, now I'm rolling good. My goodness. That's a 20.
It just manages to bite you as you get out of the way and resist it pouncing on top of you. We're going to
Actually, it
move.
was a 24.
We're going to move to initiative 6, Drell.
Okay. So I will move 30 feet to put myself within 50 feet. And that is just enough range to throw my hammer. So I'm going to go ahead and just yell, "Look out." And I'm just going to throw my hammer at the one that tried to attack Minnis.
No.
And that's a 29 to hit.
No.
Go ahead and roll damage, as that's going to hit.
I'm sorry, Minnis, you can't ride this one. That's 19 damage. Oh, wait, actually,
It's gonna be okay, doggy.
23 damage.
Yeah, as the hammer comes right over Minnis as he's dodging the wolf
It's
bite.
gonna be okay.
And tumbles and rolls backwards.
And then is the dude who got trampled by the carriage within 60 feet as well?
Yes.
Then I will use my second attack to throw the hammer at him.
Roll a hit with advantage as he's prone.
Thank God. 24 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Dirty 20. 20 damage.
Dead. The hammer just cracks his skull in.
And yeah, I just slowly start walking towards them to catch up to him.
As you kill the wolf and the assailant on the floor, the last wolf is going to veer off and make a dash for it, effectively leaving combat. He is going to attempt to run away. We'll keep combat going if you want to chase down the wolf.
I would like to chase.
However,
the wolf.
it's
I was
running
gonna
into
say.
the woods.
It ain't getting away from
Definitely chasing after this wolf.
300 range Eldritch Blast.
Drell will stay with the carriage as these two chase down the last wolf.
Yo, I got my sights in. I'm just like checking the wind, conjuring up some spells.
That was Drell's initiative.
got
We're
big
gonna go
dashes,
to
it's a wolf.
we're gonna go to initiative 22. which is Minnis at the top of the round. The cart has officially slowed down and come to a stop, and the wolf is now running away. We go to your initiative. What do
You
you
got one shot at this.
So I'm gonna do the only thing I can possibly think to do, and I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, and I'm gonna yell at it and try and persuade it to come back. Wait, we have treats. Wait.
Go ahead and roll me. You're gonna give me a persuasion
Fucking
check.
Minnis, dude.
It is going to be with disadvantage due to the nature of the wolf.
Of
This is a
course.
dire wolf. They are loyal beasts.
God, I got doo-doo. I got a 7.
You had to beat a 15 to get his attention. No! And he's yelling. As the wolf, he's running away. No! And he is still dashing.
That's all I can do. I
Oh,
believe.
man.
We're gonna move to initiative 10, which is Armos and the wolf.
No.
Armos, come on, you can still see. He's like right between
okay,
the tree line.
so-
Wait, no, Armos, do it. Just do it. It's fine. Do it.
I don't want it to get away. I don't know if I have a way to stop it.
I know how you could stop it, Armos. And Reginald is rubbing his shoulders. You can give him one of those tasty Eldritch
right?
blasts. You know you got. You just deal them out. They're on sale today. Buy one, get two free. You know?
Before I cast, I look over at Minnis and waiting for him to give some kind of nod or if he's gonna.
Oh, I'm still shouting at the wolf. I'm not even looking.
No. The wolf is.
Come back!
No.
All right, I let that one go.
You let the wolf go?
Yeah, Minnis wants to keep it. I'm not gonna.
Come on, Almost. Just go ahead. Give it a tasty little blast.
Tasty blast.
All right, we're still in initiative, so it's going to go to the wolf's turn, and it is going to dash for 100.
It's still in range. I'm just gonna tell you right now. So,
Yep. And we're gonna go to
What you
initiative
got?
6, which is Drell.
I am going to go over to the. I'm gonna go over to the guy that got ran over by the horse, and I'm gonna try to see if he has any sort of like identification or information on him to like figure out who the fuck he is.
Okay, so we'll leave that for after the combat. Are the three of you unanimously letting the wolf run off?
I was never chasing it. I was just gonna let it do its thing. I just want to figure out who all these
you guys
people
wanted
are.
to chase it out, so we'll get into what happens next after we decide
Yeah,
what happens.
I know what I want to do next. If it's dashing away, there's no way I'm catching up with it, so I'm just shouting.
Okay, we'll leave combat as the dire wolf that is running away is now.
We could have been friends.
No. How about no?
Is
As
this
that wolf
other
howls into the night.
Is this other wolf doing death saving throws, or is it just dead?
NPCs don't make saving throws.
Okay,
My
then,
hammer went through its face, Minnis.
I would like to revivify.
By the dire wolf.
Yes.
It takes concentration, right?
No.
Okay, so
Is there a way that Drell can stop it?
how descriptive was I when I said its hammer hit the wolf? Because if Revivify can't regrow parts, if it's
You were not very descriptive.
okay. Yeah,
My
you
hammer
can
went through
go
its
ahead.
brain. My hammer went through its brain. It's unconscious, it doesn't have the ability to have a brain anymore.
The wolf has a massive dent in its body. But yes, with that knowledge, you can try to do something. I can't believe you're going to make me roleplay this. Go ahead.
I would like to revivify this wolf.
Reginald's like, why do I feel like something really cruel is about to happen? The wolf is having trouble breathing.
I did put my net. I did capture it in the net before
It's
I did
not
that.
moving. It's just like on the floor laying down.
Hey, buddy, calm down. Calm down. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And then I'm gonna cast a second level Cure Wounds. Give it 16 points of health back.
Okay. This dire wolf that is on the floor has 16.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. Look at me. You're on the wrong side. You should be our friends. Well, it can speak to me still. What's it saying?
Friends.
Yes. You should be friends with us.
Friends with you.
Yes. Friends with us. We'll treat you so much better than they could. What were you doing here?
Crazy how are you?
What?
Crazy how are you?
What is it saying, Tony?
Yeah, he either speaks with animals or he doesn't. I am fucking confused.
Oh, you don't understand his dialect?
He says chasing after you.
Yes, well, how about instead of chasing after me, you ride with us? Your rider is gone. You need a new rider.
He looks over at the dead, the dead drow elf on the floor that was trampled by the cart.
Drell's just running his pockets too. Just
Go ahead and give me a animal check to see if he's friendly towards you.
It's a 16.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about, buddy. Would you like some more healing?
Rar.
Here, buddy. It's okay. I cast another cure wounds at the same level.
And the wolf heals back up to full.
I start giving it some rations. I'm like, yeah. Did they give you a name? What's your name, buddy?
Rame.
Rame.
Rame. Rame. He shakes his head no.
Oh. Okay, that's fine. We'll give you a really good name, okay? Now what? Do you know why they were chasing after us?
He shakes his head no.
Dang. Well, hey. It's gonna be okay, alright?
Right.
See if he's from here.
Where are you from?
He looks around and then he sees some mountains in the distance and he points. He makes an arrow with his body. Like his one paw comes up and he's like pointing to the
Yeah, he
mountains.
does the wolf point. I'm petting the wolf. Good dire wolf. That's a very good dire wolf. You're a good boy. Did you know that? Here, have some more rations.
And he goes into the ration.
All right, guys. I didn't get any good information, but I did get us a pet.
It dry heaves in the corner.
He must have had too much ranch.
Miss, do you think this is a good idea?
What do you mean? Look, it's our friend now. How could this not be anything but a good idea?
We're about to get on a boat, Minnis. What are we supposed to do with them?
Ride it onto the boat, and we get a license when we're in Dillmore, and we'll give it a collar. And I didn't think that far ahead, okay?
Yeah, you're right. You just brought something that was dead back to life with no idea what to do. Great.
Yeah, you're my friend.
Right.
Yes.
No, I think he was asking dead ?
Right.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what he was asking.
You did die. I brought you back to life.
Yeah. See this? And I hold up the hammer.
1,000-yard stare as he stares at the hammer.
Yeah, I was gonna say Vietnam flashbacks all of a sudden.
I don't know what to do now. This is as far as I thought.
You see the two guards come out to look at the carnage around them. And Rudy goes, I don't know if we have room for a wolf of that size. This is a dire wolf, by the way. It's huge.
Yeah,
It's like the size of Drell, just on all fours.
Well, yeah, you two can just walk because you guys apparently didn't do anything besides pee your pants. And I look in there just like soiled.
We were
What
instructed
would
to
I
keep
have
the
to
cart
do
safe.
to tame this dire wolf?
It's friendly towards you right now. If you want to tame it, if you want to tame it for it to be yours, I'm gonna ask you to. You're gonna have to make. You have to keep it with you for I want to say a full day and make me 2 animal handling checks every 12 hours. So 2 of them to see if that stays with you. It is a wild animal, so I'm gonna make this a little challenging for you.
I'm down for it though. If If it doesn't catch, whatever. I tried.
So you ought to
All
take
right,
the
buddy.
wolf.
You need a new rider. I'll be your new ride or die, okay?
Right?
And I will name you Wolfie. Yes. Similar to Boxy and Horse.
We don't talk about Boxy, Minnis.
Sorry, Drell. I know it's a sore subject.
Keep their name out of your mouth.
From this point, we're going to do a scene cut here real quick. And the carriage is now going back down the road, still in the middle of the night. Inside the cart, the 5 of you are sitting in there with this massive wolf sitting on like its tushy on the cart in between the 2 guards with its massive tongue hung out like and like looking at the 2 guards very uncomfortably.
Drell's riding shotgun again.
Yeah. Did Drell find anything though on the that guy?
Oh yeah, right before you
Yeah, you know, trying to find lore.
So go ahead and make me an investigation check as you are searching these bodies.
Okay, I'm putting on my glasses. A 9.
With a 9, you don't find anything of note. As a matter of fact, what you do notice is the lack of things that they are carrying. They're not carrying any type of papers or, well, the specific one that you're looking at isn't carrying anything. He is a drow elf. So he has this palish, grayish looking skin, with these white, translucent eyes. He was wearing, he looked like a rogue type of assailant. He has a bunch of daggers on him, and he had like vials of this potion, these vials of these poison that he was coating his weapons with. And you see the poison-soaked blades. You do manage to get, wow, I got a 20 on that one. You get 20 gold pieces.
Yep. Can I take the poison vials?
Yes.
And I want to cut a 0 off.
Okay. You're going to get 3 poison vials. Cut back into the cart. The 3 of you are now traveling with this massive direwolf that you decided to put inside the cart, with the guards both uncomfortable, making your way down the road. The guard's like, do we really have to bring the wild animal?
Hey, Wolfie's been through a lot, okay?
Yeah.
Don't listen to them, Wolfie. Don't listen to them. So I'm petting it.
You scratch his good boy belly.
Yeah.
Continue down the road. The storm is raging on as you travel through the night, with Drell sitting next to the shield guard out in the rain, sitting out in the rain as you travel down the road. Some more time passes, and the city of Dilmore is in the horizon, and the rain is finally letting up. And that is where we're going to end this week's session.
Nice. So we end the episode just giving Minnis another pet, and Drell still doesn't have one. Cool. Sounds good. Great. Is that just how this
if you're
works?
on it, just say the word.
Great.
You just
all by
wanted a dog,
myself,
bro.
I guess. I just want my Boxy or my horse.
My horse.
Hey, man, just take better care of your pets, dude.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Shots
Too soon.
fired.
Too soon.
Jesus. Jesus.
Now I feel really bad. I didn't.
Oh, wow.
Not because of what I said, because of how you guys are making me feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called peer pressure.
Poor Boxy.
Hashtag justice for Boxy.
Oh man, imagine if I let you keep a pet mimic this entire time. That would be crazy.
Dude, you'd go in my bag of holding.
Yo, we're going to go into the
You would
big
die.
bad guy.
God,
Go
let
in
him
there.
out every 10 minutes.
Okay.
We're gonna be going into the big bad guy, looking like a scene out of Guardians of the Galaxy, just like a bunch of crew walking in there.
So yeah, that's the end of session 67, which was an intense battle on top of a cart until you guys
It's cool.
steamrolled. You ended up steamrolling them. I thought it'd be a
Honestly,
little bit more of a tougher challenge. I got to be honest with you.
the amount of turns we wasted was too damn high.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody wasted
Oh, yeah.
turns.
I
don't
did.
know what
You
you mean by that.
you wasted like one.
We'll talk about
Yeah.
it all more on the after
Max.
show for sure. But the DC I sent Alec was an 18 to jump on the wolf,
That's fair.
and
That's
then let
fair,
alone
DC.
letting you stay on it.
Man, I really thought I could at least roll that 14, but that, man, 3, 2, 4.
Damn, Dan
Yep.
had
goes that
really
way
bad
sometimes.
rolls tonight.
I had terrible rolls both sessions.
Oh, so you guys are coming up on the city of Dillmore again, and you're gonna see it's reconstruction. I was kind of hoping you guys would make it to Aramore this session, to be honest with you, but
I was too.
yeah, that fight just lasted way longer than I anticipated, to be honest with you. Probably because you wasted 3 turns trying to jump on it.
It
but
could have been anyone.
In my defense, I fell off.
you did fall off. But that was a risk I was willing to take, so it's fine. I have a recommendation that isn't a spoiler or anything. TikTok made me do it. I tried a trendy snack, and I was in the supermarket today. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I bought some fruit roll-ups and vanilla ice cream, and I put those bad boys together, and oh my God.
Yep.
It's insane how good it is. It has no business being that delicious.
Vanilla ice cream.
Fruit
and
roll-ups. And a fruit roll-up, like a regular cherry or strawberry fruit roll-up. I'm sure you can use any flavor you want. I just pulled the staple out to try it with. Dude, the ice cream instantly freezes the fruit roll-up and makes it crunchy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Completely changes the flavor. It's amazing.
I haven't tried it yet.
I'll wait to comment.
Dude, I had
till
that
try it.
same reaction. Alec, I'm telling you, try it, bro. It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
And now it's time for the Patreon shoutouts, starting with the Blood Shard Bandits. Benjamin Hayes screams into the mechanical void. In order to save Benjamin's life, artificers and doctors turned him into a warforged. But something dark lies within his optics. For a successful integration to take place, he must make a dark pact. What comes next will be dreaded. And next is Dylan Snyder. Songs of Reese have been floating around like a melody in my head as his tunes are ranking top of the charts in Humbrea. Although summer is around the corner, these songs will make you fall for him. Julius Kendrick has been lurking in the darkest parts of Humbrea. Wherever he goes, the shadows of night grow darker, while the moonlight somehow glows brighter. The plot thickens, and so does his need for revenge. And there are still no updates on our final Blood Shard bandit, Reigns. Reigns is still missing. Oh, that cannot be good. Anyways, let's move on to the Sidget College alumni. Andrew Hall has just made it onto the Dean's List for the most improved student this semester, earning his Spellternity some free lunch coupons at the Rec Hall. With Advanced Illusion classes over, Andrew has moved on to his Abjuration classes. Artemis is traveling back to the Sidget College with Kemi Joe after turning in a new project to Lord Baron's Divider. He is eager to return Kemi Joe's book to the library as long overdue late fees keep him up at night. Patrick Wennerstrom. Patrick is currently shrouded by mystery as he travels around Humbrea. What lurks beneath that dark cloak of his? No one approaches Patrick out of uncertainty. Will you be met with words or blade? Robit Crisp is next. With financial support from the Alpha Beaker Phi grant, Robit now has everything he needs to research baguette movement theory. Only he has stumbled upon something troubling. It seems the baguette used in testing contains a tiny civilization within its crumbs. And Saint Chaos. With Artemis traveling, Saint Chaos has been up to less good than ever. In fact, the pranks have gotten so out of hand without Artemis there that the student union has issued Saint Chaos 120 demerits, 40 citations, 8 violations, 2 written warnings, and 2 verbal warnings, all landing Saint Chaos in a world of hurt. That's right, a disciplinary review requesting Sir Chaos expulsion has been left on Artemis' desk. When he returns, a disagulation is sure to follow. And last but not least of the Sidget College alumni is Warden. Famous food critic, Warden is making his name known in Humbrea while trying the best food spots around South Trillis. The last spot Warden visited was Novo's food cart that earned 5 stars. It was promptly knocked down to 4 stars, however, after Novo kept complaining that Warden would not give him 6 stars. But let's move on to Humbrea's heroes. Abdul Rahman Rafia, newest denizen of Dillmore, currently setting up a new potion shop as the town's last alchemist shop seemed to have closed its doors. Alex Judge Dredd is ready for battle, but has no enemies left. Angel the Ranger has recently stumbled on a litter of baby displacer beasts. How cute. Naturally, she adopted them. Anthony Pizza, aka Sly, is slinging his rogue talents around Aramore City. Sly is known for getting information by any means necessary. Alara Dawnstar is missing? Not because she's in danger, but rather she is training hard under a waterfall that flows upwards. Nefarious Ducarius is a mercenary who has earned a name for himself, the Naked Dragon Slayer. I don't know what it means, but rumors of why are beginning to float around fast. Man with Glass has been murdered, allegedly, although a note was found near the crime scene reading, "Ain't letting no stone break me." Michael Sekarak is a mysterious adventurer who has just arrived in Humbrea. No one knows yet if he is friendly or dangerous. Sergio Rodriguez has been MIA for a while. However, his tabs are still being paid on time. Trusting, yet mysterious. Terminal No Name has discovered a new Rocket Boot League skill that has given him the advantage on kickoffs. He calls it a haste flip. And that's all for this month's Patreon shoutouts. If you'd like to hear your name read here in a custom shoutout, then head on over to patreon.com/DND404 to subscribe today.